It's the morning of David Crowe's execution. It's scheduled for 7 p.m. tonight. We got here first thing to the Georgia Board of Pardons and Paroles because there's a clemency hearing. David Crowe's defense team, people from his life, his family, are essentially pleading for mercy. And at 7 o'clock tonight, if they haven't heard anything, then he will be executed. After the presentation, which can last, as you said, any length of time, then what happens?
The board will then go into discussion. They go to an executive decision discussion. Then we'll talk about the case, everything that has been presented to them. And then after that, they go on in their offices and they vote individually.
And for clemency, what does the vote have to be?
It has to be a unanimous decision.
And how long does it last?
Anything that they want to express to us, we're going to listen to and hear them.
No limit on the time?
No.
Not even, so there's a second hearing today at 2:30?
That hearing I cannot talk about.
Okay. But is it here?
That hearing I cannot talk about. There are certain parts of the process that we are not allowed to speak about when it involves victims.
Okay. The clemency hearing is still going on. I just found out from Paul, the public affairs manager, that David Crowe has 5 people witnessing, which Cherie says is a lot more than they used to allow. There are 5 media witnesses, and the warden, the commissioner, and we know the prosecutor is going to be there, but that's on the DL, I think. No victim's family today.
Sure.
Media ID?
Anything.
Thank you. We were asked to be here at 4 o'clock as a media witness. You arrive here, you park in this vast green camping ground-like lot. Behind the yellow rope, there's an area for both people for the death penalty and people against the death penalty.
I'll give you a quick rundown on what is happening today with the inmate Crowe. He had visitation from 9 to 3, so that just ended up. At 3 o'clock he had a medical exam, which is routine. At 4, he just a few minutes ago finished his last meal. At 5, he's offered to make a recorded last statement, which he has declined to do. And then at 6, a physician will offer him a mild sedative, Ativan, and most of them accepted, but each individual is different. So.
Okay. Can you explain the method to me?
It's a combination of 3 lethal drugs. The first one's renders him unconscious, and the second one is a paralyzing agent, and the third one stops his heart. The first injection of the sodium pentothal is 2 grams, so it takes quite a while to get that in there. And I'm sorry? They did? Hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just commuted his sentence. Yes, go ahead.
I'm trying to confirm this, but we've just got word they may have commuted his sentence to life without parole.
Okay.
So let me find out what's going on.
Okay, you ready? The Georgia Board of Pardons and Paroles commuted the death sentence of convicted killer Samuel David Crowe. Or just throw in the sentence about he was sentenced to die for blah blah blah. In the 1988 killing of Joseph Palla, a Douglas County lumber store manager.
Okay, so the woman that we met with this morning, Cherie, just called this reporter Shannon from the AP to tell her that they commuted his sentence to life without parole. We're just going to wait and see if that's verified, but that's kind of a surprise.
I can confirm he's been commuted. Any other information you need, you're going to have to go to the Pardons and Parole Board.
When I first got here, you didn't think that would happen.
I sure didn't.
What do you
You're
think
shocked?
happened?
I'm very shocked.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The brutality of the crime, I just, with past, executions.
Right.
So I'm done. I get to go home.